Rahul Srivastava, where does the truth lie? Arrogance of the government or frustration and desperation of the opposition?
Both, Rajdeep. See, Rajdeep, this debate has been going on now for a few days. This is not a question about the letter of the Constitution. I think the forefathers who wrote the Constitution never realized that politics will stoop to a level like this, that they have to decide and write down, they should have written down who should be cutting the ribbon where. I think this is a matter of the spirit of the Constitution. Now, let's go to the basics. And please allow me time, Rajdeep, because all the spokespersons get a lot of time and they make a good argument, and eventually we feel left out. Article 79 of the Constitution says there shall be a parliament with 2 houses. So the president is the inherent part of parliament as per Article 79. Now, Article 53(1) says that the executive powers of the union are vested in the president. So the president of India is the head of the executive and is the constituent of parliament. So technically, he should be there or she should be there. Now, why is a debate which I don't know why we are having it? Because it's so clear what is being done. Rajdeep, every leader wants to leave a legacy. The King of England wanted to do it. So his message was read out by Lord Irwin on the 18th of, I think on the 18th of January 2027. I may be wrong about the date. The year is right. So why did they do it? Because they wanted to leave their legacy behind. Why does Mayawati build buildings? Why does Akhilesh Yadav's father build the Lohia Path? It's done to leave a legacy. Prime Minister Modi, RSS, BJP and the entire Parivar wants to leave a legacy, boss, that there is a new parliament building. We want to be part of it. Now, the order of precedence is very clear, Rajdeep. President of India is the top shot. Vice President number 2. Prime Minister number 3. Speaker 6. So Speaker doesn't figure really. Now, invites have not been sent out because if the President and Vice President was available, then it had to be inaugurated by the President of India. Why was this norm broken? Parliament NXC or anything is not different, Rajdeep. The President was avoided in the past and being done 1947. The first picture is released, unveiled in Parliament Central Hall by Rajendra Prasad. But the next one is by Jawaharlal Nehru. Out of 25, 20 are done by the presidents. Rest of them by Narasimha Rao, Manmohan Singh, and by Jawaharlal Nehru. Why were the precedents broken in the past? And if you cannot say they were wrong, Derek O'Brien said something very interesting. The PM has not attended the House. He has not answered questions. Rajdeep, Indira Gandhi inaugurated in 1975 the Parliament House in NXC building 4 months after emergency was imposed. So there are 2 wrongs happening here, not 1.
Okay. Rahul Srivastava giving it to us in a nutshell. Therefore, Ajay Alok, I come back to it. Let's assume for a moment that the opposition also is being churlish in their boycott, that they could easily accept the idea that the Prime Minister, the leader of the House, is inaugurating the Parliament building. But the arrogance of the government, that you don't think it's necessary to reach out to the opposition, you don't have all-party meeting debates, the Prime Minister rarely attends Parliament. Let's be very clear, he's there to inaugurate Parliament with this photo op. He rarely attends Parliament. He's not answered a single question in question hour. His only meaningful debate he's been part of was the motion of thanks, President's address. So therefore, if the Prime Minister wants to inaugurate Parliament, good luck to him. But then he should start attending Parliament also more regularly. He should be part of Parliament more regularly also. He should be doing debates.
I don't think Prime Minister of this country, now or even in the past, ever requires to take suggestion when to attend Parliament, when not to attend Parliament. Because as far as Prime Minister Modi goes, whenever the Parliament is in session,
with due regard, Dr. Ajay Alok, with due regard, Jawaharlal Nehru would attend Parliament every day. He would sit during question hour as well. Mr. Modi does not sit during question hour. Mr. Modi does not participate in debates. Mr. Modi does not get involved in the proceedings of Parliament. He has every right to inaugurate it possibly, if he wants to. But then he must get involved with Parliament as well.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi does not need advice from Mr. Rajiv Desai when to attend Parliament, when to be a part of discussion, and not to be a part of discussion. But he's there in the Parliament when the session goes on, and he's every day he's there, and he has a careful eye on everything, monitoring everything, and who speaks what he knows that too very well. So I think it's not better. It's better not to advise, because that shows the arrogance. What your arrogance you are pointing at us, that shows your arrogance, that you want to decide how this government function, how Prime Minister function, and how we should call an all-party
I am a
meeting.
citizen of this country.
No, you are opposition, and no one to guide us how this system works. We have been elected by the people. We have been chosen by the people to do to govern the country and govern the country to its policies.
You know, Rohan,
as far as the Parliament House goes, this is the largest democracy, and this is the symbol of democracy. And in this largest democracy, the person who is chosen as a democratic leader, not once but twice, he has all the rights. And let me tell you again, this Parliament House comes under the purview of Lok Sabha Speaker, and the invites have gone from the Lok Sabha Speaker, not from the Prime Minister. And Lok Sabha Speaker and the Lok Sabha Secretariat is inaugurating this. So let's not mix up the issue.
but Rahul, no, 1 minute. Rahul Srivastava, sir, 1 minute. There is a constitutional order. Just a minute.
It's their birthright on this country to inaugurate everything and to have everything under them.
Rahul Srivastava has made a good point. There were wrongs committed in the 70s. There are wrongs committed today. Therefore, Rohan Gupta, because the precedence is the propriety is very clear. The president is the head of the state. In an ideal world, she should have been inaugurating it, but we are in a less than ideal world. The fact is the opposition itself also, or a large section of it. Many of your leaders, Rahul Gandhi's attendance also very poor, much lower than what the average MP is. About 53% is his attendance. If you are really serious about preserving parliamentary democracy, it's not just about the inauguration. It's also about your role in ensuring that Parliament becomes more robust. Is the opposition committing itself today to also keeping the Parliament ethics and ethos in mind, rather than just making a prestige issue of what will happen on Sunday?
Absolutely not, Rajdeep. I think first of all, Mr. Ajay Alok is also influenced by their other spokesperson like Mr. Malviya, rather than accepting the issues, attacking the journalist. I think this is not going to work anymore. You need to answer the questions when you come in debate rather than accusing the debater. See, Rajdeep, the important point here is I have the dates with the chronological order. Mr. Modi inaugurated, he laid down the foundation stone of Parliament House Annex also, and he inaugurated also. He again laid down the foundation stone of the new Parliament House. He inaugurated also. In the past, I have 10 such examples. The Parliament Annex building, which was inaugurated by Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, the foundation stone was laid by then. The foundation stone was laid by the President. So my point here is not that we have opposed Mr. Modi when he inaugurated the Parliament building extension or he laid the foundation stone of the new building. We never opposed it. But at the end of the day, you completely ignore the President. That is not what is accepted today. And today she is in town. She is in the country. How can you avoid the first citizen of the country when the biggest festival of democracy is there? My simple question is there. If Mr. Modi wants to inaugurate, he has that fantasy of inaugurating ribbon cutting. We are not against that. Please call President. Please invite the President.
Rajdeep, Rohan Gupta, you made the point.
Yeah.
Okay, Rohan Gupta, you made the point. Let's leave it there, because clearly this is a polarizing issue. We don't seem to find a middle ground. Rahul Srivastava, 30 seconds. Is there a middle ground? Can this issue be resolved by Sunday, or do you see no opportunity for the opposition and government to come together on these issues any longer?
No, Rajdeep. Basically, they are agreeing to disagree. That is the tone and the relationship they are trying to set. That's what the politics outside is, bitterly polarized. That's what will happen to Parliament. In 1927, Lord Irwin read out a message of the King, and the King had said that the Parliament building will guide India to fashion a future well. I hope this one does. My only grouse is I don't know whether there will be a central hall in which I will be allowed an entry like the past.
In fact, that is my grouse. That the fact is you have a new Parliament.